Hey everybody, Rosemato here. Welcome to the final episode of Delicious in Dungeon Season 1. We are going to be wrapping up my React series for now, at least until, we get Season 2 announced. And I'm sad it's ending because this is probably one of my favorite anime that I have reacted to for the channel. And the last episode just was peak. It was one of the most emotional episodes and also one of the funniest episodes I've watched of this series. Emotional because we got the backstory of Senshi and discovering the dungeon, losing his comrades, and learning a lot about how he became the person that he was. And his trauma, his PTSD, his just, dealing with not knowing if what he ate when he was younger was Griffin or if it was his own friends. It was really dark, and that's why he's been so afraid of the griffin. Not just afraid of it in general, but also afraid to eat it. And when he did eat it initially, he was like, oh no, this doesn't taste like the thing I had back then, so I must have eaten my friends. But Laos in his monster knowledge realized, based on the context clues, that it wasn't a griffin. It was, I can't remember what he called it, but it was like it was like a griffin, except instead of having the body of a lion, it had the body of a horse. And turns out that that's the truth. So Senshi, he was able to let go of that fear he had, and it was just very emotional. It was very sweet. And then we got into the hilarity with the changeling mushrooms that turned everybody into different races. And now we have just, who was it? We had Chilchuck as what do they call them? A tall man, basically what Laos is. We had, Laos is a dwarf. We had, Marcel as a halfling? Oh my gosh, whatever Chilchuck is, I feel bad, I can't remember. And the best one of all, Senshi is an elf, just amazing. So they're having to deal with their new bodies and their abilities or lack thereof, and I am very excited to see more of this. I want a whole season of just them in their different bodies trying to deal with it. So that's where we left off. I'm very excited to see the finale, see what we have in store. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch the episode together, and I'll give you guys my thoughts afterwards of not just this episode, but of Delicious in Dungeon, my opinions of it as a whole so far. So let's go. Oh yes, I also forgot Izutsume is also a kobold. I keep forgetting that she's part of the crew. That's funny too, because Chilchuck is the type of person who would notice these things, and that's why he's so good at detecting traps and things like that. I feel like he might get a little bit lacking in that. How different are our ages from how we look? Oh, is that change? Huh, okay. So it changes their age relevant to... Okay. The appearance reflects our actual age. Jeez, why is he getting enjoyment out of this, it seems like? Wrinkles. Oh, man. I guess for her as an elf, she was accustomed to being able to live for a very long time, and now she's like, oh no. So the Chilchuck, he said he was like, what, 26, 29 or something? So he looks his age. Oh, right. Falin, she's also a thing I forgot about. So you're saying we could use the mushrooms to turn her back into herself. Imagine they just rescue Falin like that and they just bring her to the surface and she's just living her life as a chimera. I love that they thought of all these contingencies. That's the thing, is like, is it random when you step into that? How does it choose what race you become? He's like, I want to be a monster. So Marcel's got the super hearing that he would have. I wonder if Chilchucky's like, I like being tall, but also I don't like not being able to be aware of things. Oh, that's right, yeah, because they tried to fight the gargoyles last time, and they're like, they are not used to using their bodies to fight. No. Love he had this game plan, he just gets punched in the face. Oh, they're after the sword, yeah, because the sword is the key to unlocking, like, what was it, the griffin? That's at the depths of the dungeon. Oh, she's so cute. Senshi has done nothing. He said nothing. He's just kind of there. Senshi's like, I'm too beautiful to be doing any work. Yeah, that sword looks pretty cursed now. What? He even gets punched beautifully. Red Rover, send the gargoyles over. Let's go. All right, I want to see. Now the thing is, like, what if the gargoyle transformed into something even worse somehow? Marcel's really getting it, isn't she? I feel like it's almost gonna be weird to see Senshi back as a dwarf again. I'm getting so used to him as an elf. I do like that Leo said it's just like tall men are so boring. Uh, someone who loves monsters, that he would be the one if he used to play an RPG. He'd be like, why does anybody pick like the humans? That's the most boring race. Are they gonna launch her? Oh boy, what's going on? Oh, they are. I love that they are basically just using her. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's it? Oh. So if that's the case, then Falin, if they were to do that thing with her with the mushrooms, she would just never be able to have a bath. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. And my beauty's like my beautiful skin. Oh, I'm kind of sad that they're going to be turning back soon. I am quite enjoying this. Just like a true cat, cats would rather starve themselves than eat something they don't like. I know that from experience. Oh. Oh. Interesting. So it's like did it change into seafood? And she's like, "Oh, I like this. I like fish." Yeah, that's right, because she has like that real nervousness about eating anything that's like monsters, which is understandable. Oh, they're back. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Oh, it's good to have the old Senshi back, I guess. And I loved Marcel as a oh god, what are they called again? Half-foots? She was so cute. Oh, he did the thing, right? Show me. He changed it, didn't he? Oh, wait. Oh, he didn't want to wash it off. Okay. I mean, that feels pretty convenient instead of having to walk like down the steps. Just get a trolley to take you down. And like you can actually sit down in a plush thing. You don't have to worry about monsters attacking you. Yeah, it's like let's get into the backstory that we got Senshi's last episode. We saw a little bit of Leos and his sister, like a little bit of their backstory. More so Falin. Yeah, because there was that thing when he was in the nightmare and it showed like saying that he didn't really fit in anywhere. Cute. She broke out of boarding school. I wonder if Marcel, like her friend, just disappeared one day and she's like, where the heck did she go? Oh, and that's how they gathered everybody up. Oh, yeah, did Marcel like track Fallon down and be like, you kidnapped her? I was so worried about her. Oh, 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 oh. That's her love language. And here we go, bringing about how like the food brings people together. Izutsumi is she's very relatable, being like, I don't know what to do when people are crying and emotional. They're there. She's trying. That's character development. Wouldn't it be nice if that was if it was that simple? Hmm, okay. Okay, so he's like, we need to eat the dragon to save Falin. It'll take them a while. Is it bad that I had the same thought that Leos had, where I was like, that's a lot of meat. You have to eat. You have to eat all the dragon meat. They're going to be at it for a while. That's where we get the other team members, right? Get Namari back, get Shuro back, get what's his name? The pretty boy, get him and his team, have them all eat the dragon meat. Hey, ask others for help. There we go. Kabru, that's his name. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, in order to save Falin, we had to. It's just like all the orcs. The orcs could eat a lot of meat for sure. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Oh yeah, the Golden Castle too. I love this. It's like they're using the friends they made along the way are going to be able to help them out. Hey, that might be for season 2. They'll meet more people maybe to help them out. I love this. Okay, here's their game plan. I like that they're doing this in very simple terms. I like this. This is the setup to like the next season. Like, this is our game plan. This is what we have to do in very simple terms. Wait, is this. Wait, are they actually going into the dungeon right now? I guess so. Kabru did say that he was going to go and take care of things. So the, what's it called? The canaries, which are right there. Okay. And they have a time limit too, right? Because the canaries are going to be coming in. They don't care about Falin. Speaking of which, there she is. It's nice to see that she's retained her personality to some point. To be continued. All right, guys, that is it. That is it for season 1. Now, with that episode, it seemed like it was mostly going to be here's the setup. Here's the setup for what's going to be happening in the next season. Like, here's our plan. Here is what we have to do in order to achieve our goals. So I did like at the beginning that we did continue on with the characters as their different versions of themselves. But this episode was basically a setup. Like, here's a setup for what we're going to be doing next. I didn't think it was going to happen with this episode. Like, this doesn't seem like the type of series to have like a big bombastic cliffhanger episode. So I wasn't expecting that. So in that regard, I'm not disappointed by it. I do like that they came up, they got their game plan, And I like that they're going to be using the characters that they became friendly with along the way to help them out. So it's like it's a teamwork based plan, and also of course food. So Senshi can be of use. Um, I like how it's all about how it's like we have to eat the meat. This is how we save Falin. So Senshi has his reason to be there to help out. But overall, like it was like a, the last episode was so good, so emotional and so funny. This one just felt like, okay, we're wrapping things up. Let's wrap everything up. Let's set up what we're going to be doing next season. And for that, it was good. But I was like, kind of a anticlimactic, I guess, is a way to put it. But like I said, this is not a shonen. This is not something where I'm expecting like a big, huge, bombastic ending or anything. So in that regard, I was like, okay, it's about what I expected. But what are my thoughts overall about Delicious in Dungeon? Well, I did say at the beginning that this is probably one of my favorites anime. Not just, I shouldn't just say anime that I've reacted to on the channel, but just that I have watched in basically since I've gotten back into watching anime over the past like 4 or 5 years or so. I found this just overall very enjoyable. It's similar to Free Ren in a way. A little bit in terms of like the kind of the setting. It's got kind of like that old school, almost, I wouldn't say medieval, but like that fantasy setting, right? And I love that. I'm really learning that I am really into fantasy anime, which I didn't think I would be into, but I'm into fantasy games, so that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. But it just handles kind of like Free Run too. It handles action and emotion and humor, balances it all out really well. I do find that I like anime that they can do a little bit of everything quite well. I don't mind anime where it is like maybe one genre, like a psychological horror, just straight up horror action. But I find something like this, I like the lighthearted ones. Lighthearted with emotion. Those seem to be the ones I really am enjoying. Um, yeah, like so I would say of the anime that I've watched, my favorite ones do tend to be that, like this one, Free Ren, Bocchi the Rock. Bocchi the Rock, of course, more modern, but like I said, it deals with the humor and some more sensitive topics, more hard-hitting topics, and emotional things quite well. It balances out very well. There's no action in that one, obviously. It is quite different, but I feel like the overall feeling I get from watching those is the same, is it's just the time flies by, it's enjoyable, it's just an easy watch. And I don't want to say like you turn your brain off on it, but it's not something that is difficult to watch. It's not too philosophical. It doesn't make me uncomfortable or upset like some of the darker stuff that I watch. It's just a nice little break, and I like the characters are fantastic. They bounce off of each other really well, and even the side characters, like I feel like they bring a lot to the story, and I do appreciate it. What I loved about this too is it's very D&D coded, which while I'm not someone who actually plays D&D, I'm very interested in the world. Like I love to watch YouTube videos about them. I like to listen to podcasts about them. I like to like just learn stuff about D&D. I love Baldur's Gate. So I'm really into that genre. And I feel like this does it so well. It's got the different races, and it has like just things like you have to eat your food, you got to replenish, you got to take your rests, magic, things like that. I love it. I just thought that was fantastic. And I like all of the characters. Of course, the standout for me, I've talked about it multiple times, Marcel she's my girl failure. I love her so much. But there's no weak characters for the main characters, I find. Even like the weakest one I find, maybe Chilchuck, but that's just because he's more of a like show don't tell. He keeps to himself, but he has his moments as well. And Izutsumi, with her being a new character, I don't know too much about her, but she just brings a chaotic energy, cat-like energy that I love too. And yeah, I don't really have any complaints. I just think that this was very enjoyable, and I love the characters. The humor is some of the best I have ever experienced in an anime. It takes a lot to make me laugh out loud watching a show, and this has done it multiple times, and it also made me cry a couple of times as well. I did find Free Run overall to be more emotional. This is definitely more of a comedy, but it did have its emotional moments as well. And I just love, it's like a simple story, but it gets more complex the more that you learn about it. So the plan is just like, we need to save Falin, but then it just gets more complicated. And yeah, the action scenes were amazing as well. I love like just the monsters and learning about the different monsters. The food, I love anime food. It always looks so good. Even the stuff I wouldn't eat myself. I just love how they take the time to show Senshi just lovingly prepare it. It's just like a nice, after the big battle, you have your hard-earned meal, and it just calms me down just to see people make food. So overall, just great experience. I don't know if there's anything I've forgotten, but I don't really have any complaints, and it moved at a good pace too. I found it doesn't feel like there was any like too much slowdown. Even the episodes that were not so heavy on the action per se, it would give you world building. The world building is also fantastic in this. I have not read the manga, but I have seen a little bit of stuff online about the manga, and just the amount of detail that the artist or the author goes into to creating the world and the characters. Like, for example, it doesn't have that problem I find a lot of anime have of the same face kind of syndrome where everybody looks the same. Even among the own like characters in their own race, I saw there was like a sheet that had like different people from different races, and even them you could tell them apart. They all look different. It's just great, and I kind of want to read the manga now actually, but I don't really want to spoil myself for the anime. But the manga apparently is fantastic, and I was like, I kind of want to get into more of this world and read the manga, because I don't know when the next season of this is coming out. It could be a while, and I just want more of this world. I want more of the characters. And that's a big thing for me to say that, for me to like, I want to go and seek out the media outside of just reacting to it. So I think that is my stamp of approval that I absolutely love this series. I would say this is probably in my top 5 anime I've watched since I've started the React series. So I hope my love for this series has come across in my React, and I hope you guys have enjoyed my React series to this. Now, we are going to be getting away from anime reacts for a while. I did mention this last episode because Free Run Season 2 is coming out in January, and it's kind of a weird in-between time, just because, one, there's not a lot of time until Free Run comes out, and also it's like the holiday season, so I'm kind of strapped for time. And I'm going to be doing some bonus videos for December as well. But I also want to like have an extra thing for you guys to watch while I'm waiting for Free Run. So I am going to be doing a shorter Let's Play. I'm going to be playing Little Goody Two Shoes. So that is going to be coming out, the same day that these React videos normally do come out. So episode 1 of Little Goody Two Shoes will be coming out next week. So I hope you will check that out as well. But anyway, thank you so much if you have watched through to the end of my React series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are looking forward to my Free Run Season 2 React coming out in January. So that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for my next video. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Lynn's VA, Kenju Storm, iCognito, Kevlar, Waz RD1, iZuzu, and Jesse Pelletier Lemire.